Testing. 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 Welcome in to another SR51 Media Show. I am your host, SR51 Media, or Salt Replay, or SR, whichever one works best for you. I want to welcome you into a stream today. I want to say thank you for giving the stream a chance. If this is your first stream on this platform, or any platform that you're watching it on, thank you for the support. Thank you for giving the SR51 Media a chance. Thank you for giving the SR51 Media brand a chance. I greatly do appreciate it. I hope you have a good day today, and I hope you've heard enough and will see enough to join the 51 Dynasties community today. How you do that, to explain a few things before we get the franchise kicked off. If you would like a player added into either, let's say, the Philadelphia Eagles, which is the team that I play with in franchise, or if you would like a player added into another team that a mod is not controlling, you are more than willing to do so. Basically, it goes by first come, first serve. So if all the quarterback spots in the NFL are taken up and somebody want to be a quarterback, there's nothing I can do about that. And also, all mod teams are only there for mod players. So you cannot join a mod team and you cannot modify a mod team. So what that means is, shout out to my moderators, Luigi. Yo! Shout out to my moderator, Luigi. Be sure to go on over to his channel, sub up, great content creator as well. Shout out to my moderator, Manny. Yo! Be sure to go on over to his channel and sub up, great content creator as well. He said, how's my player doing? I will get to that, Luigi. Jai, thank you for them likes. Thank you for them likes. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, what happens is you basically, you know, if you follow on TikTok and you also follow on the purple brand and the red brand, if you don't know what that is, ask the community. Once you follow on all of those and X at the same time, once you do that, what happens is you show it to me and I look it up. You can have a player anywhere. You could be the quarter, like somebody's the quarter. I know for a fact, Manny's like the quarterback, I think, of the Ravens, right? And then Luigi's the quarterback of the Packers. So say you want to be a quarterback, you're not allowed to be a quarterback of the Ravens or Packers. You would have to be a quarterback for, like, I don't know, like the Bills or something like that. But you can't go to a mod team. You also cannot trade from a mod team. So what that means is, like I know Manny has Roquan Smith, right? You couldn't work out a trade where you trade for Roquan Smith when Manny's not around without his authorization. No trades can be made from a mod team without your authorization. So I just wanted to get that out a little bit for all the people as we come in, so it was at least explained once for anybody that was wondering or was in the previous stream and wondering how they get a player or how the players work. It does not come down to like paid membership. It comes down to joins. It comes down to followings and team memberships. So Luigi said Mahomes tore his ACL and ACL. Yeah, I myself personally didn't want to see that. I know a lot of people may think that, you know, because you're like a football fan and stuff like that, that AJ Brown, what's up with you, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I said 10 years of the Ravens franchise. Okay, what did you get with 10 years? How many bowls did you get? Yeah, with the Patrick Mahomes thing, to answer that, like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm the type of person where first of all, I don't wish injury on anybody. That's number one. But I am going to be real. Eagles tomorrow. I know I can't wait for the game tomorrow, AJ. The thing about it is, I don't wish, I don't wish we only won one Super Bowl. It was in 2028. Hey, but at least you won. I don't wish, like, injury on really anybody. The injuries that I look for a team to get is something like a sprained ankle. You know, like, oh, he rolled his ankle and he's going to be out for the playoffs. Or he got muscle cramps and he's out for the game. You know, something lightweight where it's like a week later, it was like he was never hurt. Not no like, okay, this nigga done tore his MCL and ACL, and he's not going to be in the playoffs, and then he's not going to be available to even play till like next year, and then we got to wait to see how healthy he is. I don't want that for anybody, you know, including the Cowboys and the Giants and all that, because it doesn't make NFL better. It makes it worse, you know. So you awesome in your midst. Thank you, AJ. AJ, thank you for the mics. He said, but they drafted some good players. Our running back is almost 99. I feel that. I know some people don't like Patrick Mahomes, but it's never good to be happy for an injury. It is never good. To be honest, I'm not excited to see Michonne. That's what I'm saying. I wanted to see, and also I'm just working the roster a little bit while we're talking. I wanted to see if Patrick Mahomes could make it work. I wanted to see whether or not he was gonna like swing back and get the what's the name of them guys? I was wondering whether he was gonna swing back and get the what's the name of them niggas? Not gonna lie, on Sunday I'm scared for the Ravens game. I'm scared for all our quarterbacks, bro, because I feel like when you look at it, I don't know what it is. And I'm not gonna say this like talking bad about the Eagles or any team. To be honest, I'm a little curious about what's going on with these medical staffs. Like we've seen more torn MCLs, ACLs all this season. I'm trying to understand. Like, put me down. Explain to me, explain to me why like everybody's tearing out their ligaments. Like what's different than like what's going on here. So, it's one of those things where I was just basically like, all right. Let's just go ahead and just take it as it is and stuff. I look at it like myself personally, I look at it like it's not good. Patriots is good, and Ravens need to win all their games. Well, I do feel as though at the same time to play. I mean, we got a new. If I had to be honest, we got a new young set on the field. A good amount of young boys that are now playing what do you call that there? A good amount of young boys that are now playing the position. Pats have had an easy schedule, but they're a good team. If I had to be honest, I feel as though the Patriots are a good team, right? And I have to applaud. Who I would have to applaud is Robert Kraft for getting his organization back on point to win Super Bowls. So I would have to applaud that man for being smart. It's similar to the same thing I say, and I'm gonna reference this without using the Philadelphia Eagles. I would say kind of like the New York Giants. I give their GM a little bit of credit. He made something stupid. He made the stupidest move he could have made with letting Saquon Barkley walk, but then he went out and got Scatterboo, and he got Brian Burns, and he got Dexter Lawrence, and he didn't get Dexter Lawrence, but he got Brian Burns, and he got Abdul Carter. So he made a couple moves. Drake May on fire. Chiefs probably gonna get Jeremiah Love. Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't watching enough college ball to even know who my man is. I gotta watch. I'm gonna be watching the college playoffs. I tell you, the playoffs. I'm talking about playoffs. And then I was always trying to chase Puka Nacua. Not anymore. No, I'm gonna roll with T-Mac. T-Mac, my new wide receiver that I'm gonna be rolling with. He injured though, but I like him. He only 24 years old. What I wanted to do was Georgia needed to win that natty. What I wanted to say was I feel like I'm missing a lineman, right? And I feel like as much as I want to keep Jeremiah Trout, he's been around 3 years. I got Noel. I don't have any space at linebacker. I was hoping that I had space at linebacker where I could make Connor a middle linebacker given those three, but then my man Lagan is a superstar. And then we good. I don't think we need any more linemen. I think we'll be good on the lineman front. We have 6 cornerbacks, so that's pretty good. Somebody could float up top and still play cornerback if it came down to it. Defensive tackles running 4 strong. Vita's a run stuffer. He's been doing the daggone thing. We got Myles Garrett back, so we got an unstoppable front line with a good pair of second squad behind them. We got a backup right tackle, a backup right guard, and a backup left guard. So we have 3 linemen as backup people. I think we're pretty good. And then we traded away, like with T-Mac, right? T-Mac's a good wide receiver. I would have liked to have a tight end, but it's cool the way it is. Do we have any practice squad linemen? No, we don't. We have a lot of, I don't know why, but we have a lot of halfbacks. We have a superstar halfback in training, and we have an 83 Quentin Judkins in training as well. And then we have an 80 overall James Guru, right, who's an actual X Factor. I would like to be able to bring him up, and I also would like to, if you're going to trade Cam Jurgens, you got to be legitimate about it. Louisiana. Oh, they put out the mock drafts already? What the heck? Hold on, how many picks do we have? Okay, so we got the number 2 pick, the number 29 pick, the number 4, and 2 fourths. So we got a number 2 pick that can probably be okay. So, and then the best left tackle in the business last time I checked was a bull Tristan Wirfs, who I got rid of. Let me see. Yes, Tristan Wirfs at 95. Yeah, so what I would say is defensive tackles are easy to, I thought he was an X Factor. I would say that defensive tackles are easy to kind of like rebound from. So I'm gonna throw Beat up here for Watkins and for Wharfs and see how close we come. Beat is going into his 10th year, whereas Wharfs is only 28 years old, and he's literally like one of the best left tackles in the NFL. So I'd rather have a backup left tackle for my line in case something happens versus a defensive tackle that I don't need. Okay, smooth this up a little bit more, see if we can get this done. I would prefer to have the 30th pick, and I'll give you a 4th. Okay, and then how about I give you 2 4ths? Okay. How about I just do a 28 period? Okay, how about a 28? We're going to do a 28 and a almost 10-year Vita Vea. Okay, and then put 2 4ths along with it. Okay, so it's basically going to take 2 picks. If it's going to take 2 picks, how about we just do a 28 this year and a 29 next year? Okay, so it would take 2 picks plus Vita Vea. I'm willing to do that because, like I said, linemen are super hard to find. This should be able to get it done. Okay, so Vita Vea is now in the Browns. I had no actual problem with that because of the fact that number one, we have another left tackle who's a superstar. Now I don't know if he wants to be here. I can't really remember. He likes that we're a big market and he likes me as a quarterback, so that's pretty good. That means he'll get better. Vita was the man. Don't get me wrong. Vita was my boy, but I feel like at the same time, like it's hard to find. I noticed that it's hard to find good linemen, and when you get in a situation like what we're in, you need a stout lineman. Now we got backups at all positions except for center. That's how I was running it last year. Now with the defensive tackle room, what happened there was we're down to 3 defensive tackles, and the league normally runs with 3. A lot of people are starting to run 3, not 4. I feel like because of the fact that you can have extra linemen, right? You can have like kind of like extra linemen, and we still have the Eagles that we want to have and stuff. If I wanted to, I could trade say a Trotter or let's see, I could trade maybe a Trotter or Trotter my boy, but I don't want to trade him. So yeah, we'll run with what we have at defensive tackle. We'll see how it works. Because I feel that also at defensive tackle, we have backups at left and right edge, and I feel like this will help. See, Jordan Davis went up to a 90. He's still a 90 regardless that Vita Vea isn't here. You know, he likes the big market and head coach win percentage. He's number 3 on the depth chart, but, you know, it is what it is. Manny, I promise you they aren't. Wait, hold on. Give them the Chiefs aren't trading back. Oh, you're saying that the Chiefs aren't. Who do y'all want? Who do you want to get in the Chiefs trade? Who do y'all want? That's a good question. Who do y'all want in the draft? Like, who are the players y'all actually want to see in the draft? On to next week. Vita is gone. And then I probably could get Vita back. Don't get me wrong. I probably could if I wanted to because he's one of my favorite players. I gave them a 28, right? I gave them like 2 picks. Loaded the box. Okay. No new abilities. Let me see something here. Because Vita like on superstar status now. He probably the best person on the Browns. Yeah, he the best person on the Browns. So, oh no, they'll trade him. They want the number 6 pick, which they can't have. So basically, they're open to trading Vita Vea. Okay. I can make room with say. What are y'all looking for? Tight ends, left guards. Okay, so they're really looking for left guards. Okay, Quentin Nelson and Vita Vea are kind of on the same strategic path with each other. But what I feel is Vita Vea is replaceable, whereas Quentin Nelson isn't. And Quentin Nelson hasn't even hit his 10th year yet. And I feel like he's more detrimental to the team as a lineman because there's linemen, superstars in the 90s are hard to find. Whereas Vita's going into his 10th year. I wouldn't say that as a trade because the first is going to make it happen regardless. It doesn't come down to, oh, my fault. I didn't have a chat pulled up. The first doesn't mean, you know, where everybody's going to go. It comes down to, the first is basically one of those things that comes down to the people. Now, having these 4 linebackers here Jeremiah Trotter's been in the league 3 years. He's a 24. Let's see his he is rated after 4 years as the number 25 ranked strong safety and strong linebacker in NFL, 41 strong side linebacker percentage. He's number 25, top 41%. He likes the big market. He likes it as a big market that he can market himself in, and that it's a highest value offer. So he likes that he's getting paid a lot, and that that he can make a lot of money in our city. So what I would say, put Trotter on there because he hasn't developed the way I wanted him to, and throw, say, a 20-30 on there and see if we can get Vita back. Okay? And then if I put 2 fourths with it, okay, and then if Trotter's not going to do it, I would prefer to keep Trotter. How about this? As much as I like that Mike linebacker young ball, I'll trade you him for Vita. Because I feel like he's going to be pretty easy to be at. Well, let me see. Nah, I can't trade this nigga. That's not going to happen. Let me do this. Instead of swinging high at Vita Vea, let's see, because Vita is very high in the defensive tackle world. And he's also the best player on the Browns. So it's going to be like super hard to pick him back up. I want to be able to use like a 20-30 draft pick. Derek Brown, there's probably no chance in hell they would trade you Derek Brown. Yeah, see, they got no trade packages for him. Let's see if you put a 20-30. I know 20-30 they won't go for that for no Derek Brown. Yeah, and then they're looking for crap that I'm not giving them. And then look, see, Vita done fell all the way down here. That's why I was like, all right, time to get some. Jalen Carter's better than him. Everybody's better than him. So what you gotta do is you gotta find another person that is good. Like with Graham, I've had my eye on Graham for a while. I don't know if they would give me Graham for a first. I would definitely trade Graham for first. Okay, and then how about I put a 4th on there? This is Madden 26. Hark. Okay, so they're holding on to Mason, but we know with these picks that we offering, we're getting a little bit closer. Mason's an X factor. That would have been a great pickup. Well, he's a superstar, excuse me. And then I think is he the last superstar? No. He might, as far as X factors and superstars go, there's Kenny Clark, who is on the Panthers, but he's an actual Cowboy. And I don't think there's anybody below them. Trey Lopez, future starter, normal. Nah, I can't trade a future starter. Yeah, I mean, or you could trade the first round pick that you had and Trotter to the Dolphins for Derek Brown, because Derek Brown's only 29 years old and he's only been in the league 7 years, whereas Vita's 32 and he's been in the league for 9 years and about to be in his 10th year and starting to slip. So if you wanted to, you could maybe trade and get Derek Brown back, but I don't know. I feel like that's kind of a high ask. I'm pretty sure they're not going to do that. So, yeah, and we'll see if we need him. If after this, especially with this Washington Commanders game, if we need a defensive tackle, then I'll see how that works. I got a lot of linebackers that can drop down into the position to be able to play that slot. Let's see weekly recap to see what went on.
Fall is in the air and not a moment too soon. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 3. Lots to get to. We'll start in Philadelphia. The Eagles at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And this is the Eagles quarterback. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Eagles are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Jaylen Warren. He's going to deliver in the red zone to the end zone, 12-yard touchdown run. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Denver Broncos. And here it's Bo Nix finding his tight end.
Bo Nix still getting it.
That's a perfect throw down the field, 33 yards for the score. The Broncos have now won 2 in a row after losing the opener. They get the victory here. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
All right. What's the new message? We need to get creative this week. Jaden Daniels, Terry McLaurin, and Debo Samuels, Sr. are going to cause us problems on every snap. Okay? Players ready to negotiate. We have one player ready to negotiate. That's Jalen Phillips. Okay. Jalen, I offered him a contract last week. Now, first of all, y'all might be wondering, I'll run through the squad. I got Travis Hunter on this point. I was able to pick my man, Travis Hunter. I want Jalen Phillips to be on the team. He's 28 years old. He's an 85. Let me see his player record. I like him already. He's already Eagle. I hope he sticks around with my Philadelphia Eagles. He's number 11th ranked edge rusher in the league, top 6%, has 95 block shedding. He likes the head coach win percentage. He would like to play for one other state, which was the Dolphins, or a no-income tax state, which he doesn't get. But he likes the fact that I win. So I would like to offer him a long-term contract to keep him around. He looks like he's going to march closer to the 90s as time goes on. I offered him a 5-year contract. We're going to offer him like a 5-year. We're going to offer him a 4. So we're going to go ahead and offer him a 5. We're going to jack this up a little bit higher because I noticed that he did not want to actually take the amount. So we're going to do $200 million even over 5 years. I'm happy to sign. Okay, so we got Jalen Phillips under contract. And then everybody else is 5th-year options, so we don't need to worry about that. And those are the only contracts we did this year, so we're good. Okay. Depth chart. Anybody injured? Everybody good there on hat quarterbacks. I didn't make any injuries. Okay, wide receiver looking good. Okay, T-Mac. T-Mac is back. Okay, and then, yeah, we got all the people. Tight ends. Vell is out. Okay, Novocaine Vell is out, so that means Caleb is going to be running tight end. Left tackle, let's put Tristan Wirfs behind him. Left guard. Center. Lindenbaum's in. Right guard. Right tackle. Left edge. Cam Coop, what's up with you, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. You know what? How about this? Because that's not logical to say, okay, I'm just gonna keep Derek Brown. I'm just gonna keep let's see, how long is Derek Brown? He's about 7 years in the NFL. He is the number 3 ranked defensive tackle in the NFL, top 2%. He has a 95 play recognition, 95 block shedding. I think he's better than Vita because he's younger, in my opinion. And I think that what we can do is trade for him and see what we can offer them. I'm willing to offer them a first, 2 fourths. Okay, so it would take more to wiggle him free. Is he a number 6 pick? I believe so, but before I put the pick there, I would like to try the 6th pick on one of the guys I've been looking at for a while, which is this guy right here, Mateo. Mateo is actually an X factor, and he has like all the qualities that you want. So let's see if the 6th pick will work on him first. Oh, I got both of y'all. Let me just see if I can pull off this defensive tackle trade before I start the game. Okay, so Mateo is basically a franchise player that will never be traded. Okay, so that only makes the Dolphins trade with what's his name? That only makes the Dolphins trade with Derek Brown that much better. So I would say do Derek Brown and Josh Hines Allen, and then let's see if you can get both of them for the 6. Okay, can't get both of them for the 6. Josh is in his 30s. Derek Brown is only 7 years in. See if you can get Derek Brown. Okay, so the first round pick 6 wouldn't even get you Derek Brown. So that's curious. Okay, so all right, let's pull up y'all stats first, and then I'll work that trade out before the next game. Okay, so player stats. Manny first. He asked first. Oh wait, can't wait. Cam Coop said, "How is my player doing?" Cam, remind me of where you are. Where Cam asked first, so I'm gonna go Cam, then I'm gonna go Manny, then I'm gonna go Luigi. Cam, remind me where you are. What team do you play for again? You gotta understand, man. I done created like 6 or 7 players since then. You play for us, don't you? He said Vikings. Okay. That would be. Let me go on over to the Vikings. That would be. Oh yeah, got you over here. So okay, so you have. Let me see. Your rushing halfback has 46 attempts so far, 244 yards, 1 touchdown. He's averaging 5 yards a carry and averaging 81 yards a game. He has no fumbles, 14 broken tackles, and 13 yards. And then I don't think you have a defensive person, do you? Yeah, you do. Your strong safety has a total of 17 tackles and no interceptions. So you're doing pretty good to start the season off so far. I said do Luigi before me. Okay. Packers and passing. Luigi is on place with 782 yards, 62 for 95 attempts, 7 touchdowns, no interceptions, 65 completion rating, 260 yards per game, 115.3 quarterback rating, 8.2 yards average, 39 long yards, 11 sacks. Not a problem, Ken Coop. And then for defense, Luigi's player does Luigi have a defensive player? No. Just, wait, he doesn't have a defensive player? Yeah, it's just your quarterback. And then, hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. One second. I don't like Mutt, to be honest. Somebody asked, I missed my stats or not. No, you missed yours. I'll go back and read them again. I didn't know you weren't in here. And just to make it aware as well, like, I feel as though myself, like, if you don't understand the stream or you don't know what's going on, I'm just going to be honest with you because I just had to block somebody for cursing in the chat. This is a family-friendly chat. This is not some, like street-level stuff. This is a family-friendly chat. Now, I do 18 older streams. You're more than welcome to come there and curse there. But here, there's no cursing allowed in the stream. And also, if you want to know how things operate, just ask. I'm pretty sure a moderator can answer or I can answer myself. But coming in and cursing and coming off like that is going to get you banned. And I'm not the type of person that unbans people. Unless I was wrong or my mod was wrong. Can I see my stats? I was on Discord. No, you can't see your stats, Luigi. I'm just playing. You have 782 yards completed so far. You're 62 for 95 on completion attempts. 7 touchdowns, 65 completion rating, 260 yards per game, 115.3 quarterback rating, 8.2 yards average attempt, 39 yards has been your longest pass, and you've been sacked 11 times. Yup, 0 picks. And then we go over to Manny. Manny is throwing 450 yards this year, 39 for 67, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 58 completion rating, 150 yards, 150 average yards per game, 93.5 quarterback rating, 6.7 yards per attempt, 50 yards is your longest pass, and you've been sacked 8 times. Defense. On defense. Take a little trip on over here to the defense. Where is it? Manny Taylor on defense has a total of 15 tackles, 3 sacks, and no interceptions, which he wouldn't have because he's a will linebacker, but he has no interceptions. He has 3 sacks and 15 tackles. So he is moving along nicely. Okay, so yeah, you have what I was saying was we have the number 6 pick in the draft, right? And Rob, welcome to the 51 Dynasty community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today, where you are appreciated. Thank you for your support, and welcome into the group. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Here's the thing, right? Getting rid of Derek Brown got me some good picks, got me some of the players I have now. But I feel like with Jeremiah Trotter, I'm playing favoritism, Like Derek Brown, Jalen Carter's playing better than him, but Derek Brown, I'm looking for like a big nose tackle. I know I can get Vita Vea back with the 6, but I feel like with the 6 from Vita, it puts me into a position where I feel like he's gonna like max out before it's over. Like he's gonna kind of like retire, or he's already down to 92. He like Blackwell, the young boy that just came into the league a year ago, is climbing up on him, and then Jordan Davis is only 2 points below him. So I feel like swinging big at somebody like say Derek Brown for the 6 is the better option. But let's just see, and then I also could put like the 30th pick out there. Let's see if they go with the 6. Okay. So let's do this. Let's put the 30 on the board, right? And just see what we get offered for the 30. Okay. We got offered a free safety, a halfback, a left tackle, a free safety, a halfback, and a right edge. Okay. So not really what I was looking for, but it doesn't mean that we won't buy people. There's Jeffrey Simmons, Quentin Williams. Let me see something. Would they give me Vita back for the 30, or is it one of those things that basically... Okay, so if I put like a person with it, I might be able to get Vita back, huh? Okay, how about we do this? How about we put Jeremiah Trotter and... Or you know what? No, like, don't do Trotter. Do, let's do... If you do Jeremiah Trotter straight up, see how far we out. Okay. And then, let's do 2/4. It's the only offer I'm willing to put up a Vita. Okay, yeah, that's not going to work. So, and I'm not paying that much for T, yo. Shout out to my moderator, T. Be sure to go over to his channel, sub up, great content creator as well. How's your day going, T? Yo, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, so trading them away was good picks. I don't have any harsh feelings about trading them away. I just want to be in a position where I find somebody that's good, young ball, somebody I can trade for like a pick or something. Maybe a new young ball, somebody I had before. Let's see here. Franchise is my life at this point. That's how it works. Like for me, they really did franchise over again. They added some really good stuff to it, so I'm cool with putting in the time. Trey Lopez was a normal, if I remember correctly, and then... Okay, we have a superstar and Jason Wilson. Superstar, nose tackle, play recognition's good, hit power is good, a little bit of less on the speed. Kenneth Grant, he's 23, go up. What team should I do next? Your favorite roster. Kenneth Grant. You said Kenneth Grant. Kenneth Grant. Star, okay. Whoa, nah, man, he's too slow. Look at his speed. This dude's like a 68. Yeah, he got strength, but he's slow. The thing about it is, the reason why I got rid of Derek Brown and Vita Vea was because I felt like they were too slow coming off the middle, right? So because me, Jalen Carter, and Jordan Davis are really going to start it, I don't necessarily need the person to be, like, earth-shattering. The reason, I know I can get Derek Brown back if I give him 2 picks. I know I can pick up Derek Brown. And I feel like with sort by speed. Oh, okay. Yeah, we could see who's the strongest. Well, I know I'm going to be the fastest, but myself, then there's Blackwell, Mateo, who I went after, Quentin Williams, who's on the Cowboys, who I don't want, some boy named Calais Cansey, Quentin Williams. I am the Philadelphia Eagles. Milton Williams, Ed Oliver, Jalen Carter. Who's this? Yeah, I'm not doing a player franchise. I'm doing franchise. There's a mode in Madden called franchise where you get to run an entire team this year as the coach. So you run the whole team. You pick up the players. You pick up the players. And you what do you call it? You pick up the players, and you basically manage them however way you see fit. You know. Wait, what if you trade Byron Young and switch him to defensive tackle? He's a fast right end and a left end. Our linebacker, I honestly don't know. He's on the Rams, but you added your own player too. Yeah, so you can add your own player in the franchise as well. You don't actually have to be playing like Mutt to be able to do it. You said somebody named, what did he say? He said right end Byron Young from the Rams? You talking about this guy? Nah, if anything, I'm thinking like, here's the thing. The picks, when you really look at it, okay, if you need a nose tackle, which I need, I think I might go more. I think I'm probably just gonna bring Derek back, because when I notice he's on top level, right? Well, I'm trying to think. Yeah, I like him. I like him as a D tackle. Or you know what? How about this? Would you give me back Josh Allen? And if you give me back Josh Allen, then I don't need to actually bring in another cornerback, defensive tackle. How about Josh Allen for the 30? Because I know Josh is super fast. Okay, so they have no interest in this. Okay, let's see what we get offered for the first and 2/4. Okay. All right. So I think because it's a ways off, why trade a player if you're just going to get them back? T, we have been through this. I mentioned this in the beginning of the stream. Sometimes that happens, man. I think with you sometimes you want me to be like the NFL where you just make a trade and it's like, oh, I had him before, I can't get him back. Sometimes things change, you know. I got him off the team and I got a good pick for him, but at the same time I recognize that when you come into the draft class of this year, the prospects are light. Like there's not even like, all right, there's a top 5 defensive tackle, right? And I have pick number 2 when I first had it this week. Now I don't know because Cleveland won. No, it's just right after you trade them. Sometimes I change my mind, right? But where I'm coming from is you see this pick right here, just to explain it, right? This number 6 pick, if you go back in the stream, Nicole, thank you for them roses. Thank you for them roses. If you go back in the stream last night, this pick was 2. So that means either Cleveland won some games to change their pick or the NFL just played it. Here's the thing. I'm trying to explain it to you. See, let me break it out. You ask the questions while I'm trying to explain it, right? You have the first round pick number 2 from the Cleveland Browns, right? There's 2 top 5 defensive tackles. Nicole, thank you for them likes. Thank you for them roses. Thank you for them roses, and thank you for them likes. The 2 defensive tackles that are coming out in the top 5. There is no guarantee that they're going to be there at 6 or 7, right? And then also when you come into the rest of the squad, right, there is no other top 5 defensive tackles. Like when you come into, here's the thing. When you come into the defensive tackle room, you have 3 top 5 defensive tackles, right? So, and then 1 round 1. Now, let's say hypothetically, by the time they get to 6 or 7, right? By the time they get to 6 or 7, none of these dudes are available, right? Now, I'm in a position where I don't have a defensive tackle. And also, I want to win the Super Bowl. These dudes ain't Super Bowl ready right now. I have a 6 pick. It didn't already drop 1. You said, look at that mock drafts. Yeah, I mean, the mock draft, we can pull up the mock drafts are actually locked. We just started. So, I think I'm going to go with Derek, and we're going to get some games rolling in here. I don't feel like, I like the pick. I like having the pick. It was cool, you know. Matthias, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for helping SR51 Media Channel grow. You are greatly appreciated. Nicole, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for helping SR51 Media Channel grow. You are also greatly appreciated. Thank you for your support, and welcome into the group. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Also, there's another way around this, too, to preserve ourselves at defensive tackle. He plays for the Dolphins, right? So what are they looking for? The Dolphins are looking for a will side linebacker. I can't give you that. I would be willing to part with a middle linebacker. How about Derek Brown? And instead of my 6, because I really don't want to give up to 6, how about a 30 and I'd be willing to get up off my man Keegan. How about Keegan in the 30? See, right there. Matthias, welcome to the 51 Dynasty community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today where you are appreciated. Thank you for your support, and welcome into the group. I hope you're enjoying the stream. All right, let's see if Derek Brown's one of the best defensive tackles in the business. Let's see if they trade him. Oh, it don't even matter. See, they're not even... Nah, I just wanted to see if they would let him go, but they're not even willing to take him, so we're going to go T's route. We're just going to draft. So, but now, here's the thing, T. I will draft at the defensive tackle position, but I have to get another defensive tackle in here. I'm not going to trade to 6, but I have to get another defensive tackle in here because we are running light there. And I could just trade Trotter. Somebody going to take this 30 and give me a defensive tackle. Now, who's going to be the defensive tackle? I'm not actually sure, but I know somebody going to take this 30. Watch. Somebody going to take this 2030 first round pick for a player. All right, those players are off limit. We know Milton Williams is on the Patriots. Christian Wilkinson's 31. McNeil's 27. Pretty good. I remember picking up McNeil before, but I think they downgraded him. Zach Allen. I would prefer to get if I can, I would prefer to get, even if they're not as good, I would kind of prefer to get, or you know what? Let's do this. Let's trade, because we can bring that one young bull up that we have on the draft. So let's, with a 30 pick, man, that's kind of high. If I put the 30, you know what? I'm going to trade. I'm doing it. We bringing them back. We bringing, y'all sold, y'all was up, and y'all just let them. Oh, y'all talking, y'all Mr. King. Oh, y'all going back and forth about y'all team. Okay, excuse me. That's between them two. I'm going to see my way out of it. Derek Brown, let me see his stats. He 95, and this is all solid. 95 block shedding, 83 passing, tackle, awareness, pursuit. With him being the best on the, is he like super good on the Dolphins now or something? We was talking about Seahawks versus Rams, which he said we was talking about the Seahawks versus the Rams, which the Rams sold. Oh, that game last night? Bruh. That game was epic. I was up watching that John last night. All right, so I got to keep Jeremiah Trotter, which is a great thing. I was able to keep Jeremiah Trotter. I'm going to switch Jeremiah Trotter from being a Sam linebacker to being a, from being a Sam linebacker to a middle linebacker so he can get more reps. I think he needs to be a middle linebacker. I think he needs to be a middle linebacker like his father, in my opinion. He's going to get more reps. The middle linebacker, I treated away. He was a superstar at 81. He's probably going to turn out pretty nice, but I would rather have the boys that I have so far. We also was able to pick up Derek Brown. He's back now. He came back in and automatically went back up to 99. So that's what I'm talking about. His temper, close to home Georgia and historic championships. Yeah, he was the top of the depth chart. It says that he's 6th. He's not going to be 6th in a little bit. Okay, y'all were talking to each other still. Okay, so that's the final trade that I wanted to make. I don't think there's anybody else that I wanted to move like that. I think we got a great team. I don't want to get in a situation where I go trade happy and we be sitting there for the next 20 years. I will bring Jordan Davis up to like right there, and then we now have 4 defensive tackles. We're pretty good. Can he play today? Oh, he can't play today. That's why they had him out. Yeah, bring all the boys. Oh, actually, give me these 2. He can't play today. He has to take a rest. Okay, he's not in. And then nose tackle. Okay, he's not in. Okay, sub linebacker is good. Slot cornerback is good. Did y'all know, too, also the other position where I can move somebody around, too? Did y'all know that Travis Hunter plays cornerback and wide receiver? Like, this dude literally can line up as a cornerback or wide receiver. So, technically, when you look at it, I technically have, like, 7 wide receivers. Because the thing about it is, with somebody like T-Mac, right, I could actually go get a 4th wide receiver because, as you can see right here, Travis Hunter can go in at wide receiver and he would be like 1 level below T-Mac. So, I mean, oh, no, I'm not saying like I just found this out. I'm saying like I didn't have Travis Hunter as a player, so it kind of like having 2 for 1. It's one of those things. I feel like it's one of those things where I'm like, okay, so because you can play wide receiver, it gives me an alternate wide receiver. But it would be nice if he could go in the tight end, to be honest with you. But my fullback can go in the tight end, so we kind of have all the people we need. All right, we're good. Let's get it rolling. We don't give a why. Get it on the floor. Get it on the floor. Oh, wait, we got 21 points. Let's see if we can help the defense in a while. He's been here a while, man. My defensive coordinator is the truth. 7% tackle for all edge rushers. Increased fatigue. What's this? Increased rate action. Give me 7% tackle for all defensive edge rushers. Okay. And it is time to go to work, gentlemen. Time to pick up them lunch bells and go to work. What's that say? Keegan Lonez, now the Dolphins, is a trade found on the Eagles. That's right. He was nice. I think I picked him up in free agency or a trade or something. He was pretty good. But I'd rather have Jeremiah Trotter. I'm more a fan of Jeremiah Trotter and him, and we're out of picks. So we'll go for it. I'd rather take Super Bowl. Like I said, trophies are nice. Super Bowls are better. Travis doesn't play cornerback anymore. Not gonna lie, Gunnar Stockman should be on the Heisman finalist and should have won it. Oh, he doesn't play. Hey, well, I'll tell you like this. He played cornerback in this. MFW, yo. Shout out to my moderator, MFW. Be sure to go on over to his channel, sub up, great content credit as well. How's that day going, MFW? Yo. How's things treating you, man? How's things treating you? Oh, you were talking about college. Okay. It's going well, MFW. Over here in a nice afternoon, about 1:48 in the afternoon. The sun is up. I done had me some coffee, had me some drink. I'm upset that I didn't go to the store and buy enough eggnog, so I'm out of eggnog. So I'm going to have to wait till the next time I stop at the store to get some eggnog. I really would like some eggnog right now, but going to have to wait till later. Good to hear you're doing good. Doubt it. And even if you guys are the Ravens are getting bounced out. Oh, okay. Y'all talking about your teams. Okay, let's go multiple defense. Let's go run balanced. And on X Factor, the Washington Commanders have on X Factor. They have Scary Terry McLaurin, Jaden Daniels. Superstar, they have Laramie Tunsil, Dayron Payne, Marshawn Lattimore, and Justin Simmons. All right, let's get on out there. Sorry I haven't been on much recently. I had a lot going on for me. Not a problem, MFW. You've been in here kicking kicks and holding down the team while you've been gone, man. Your player's doing great. You're still a mod. I didn't take it from you. You explained to me last time I saw you in the chat that you had some things going on and that's why you may not be available. I remember that. And basically, you ain't got to worry about it, man. You still got your space. Matthias, do the salary cap on? No, the salary cap is not on. No. If you're looking MFW, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Matthias, if you're looking for what do you call that? If you're looking for footage of me playing with the salary cap on and all Madden and all that regular stuff that everybody wants, be sure to stay past the Red Brand where there's plenty of footage turned on over there. 4 or 5 years ago, I used to do it. I don't do it anymore because I don't like the headache. But it does have footage of me playing with all Madden, winning championships with the Eagles, with the Texans. I took the Texans to the Super Bowl. I took the Browns to the Super Bowl. I took the Eagles to the Super Bowl before they had Jalen Hurts, and this is not the beginning. So he said, yeah, my schedule has been really tough recently. Hopefully I'll be in more next week or so. That's great, MFW. Thanks for letting me know, man. Thanks for letting me know. All right, let's do this. Yeah, I'm glad I got Trotter in middle linebacker, boy. That's my boy. He's like one of my favorite Eagles right now because like I grew up watching. Hold on one second. Hit him, Hunter. Go ahead. Good put down, young boy. All right, Jaden. I know Pat Mahomes being out for the year is messed up. Be for real, guys. Give me cover 3 cloud.
Where he was pretty much held in check for the majority of the contest, and he had a couple nice throws mixed in, a couple deep drives here and there, but the inability to find the end zone. Of course, he had the one interception.
Rap, that's out of bounds. That was not an inbounds catch. You lucky I don't want to waste my time out.
But frankly, the entire offense.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 6. Working out of the gun is Daniel.
Good stop.
And it'll be a short pickup.
Oh, who's down?
For the first
No, it's Jai.
Following the play, we have an
No.
Eagle who is shaken up. Not something you want to see.
No,
in the
Jai's
opening
down.
minute of the game.
No, Jai is down. No matter what the injury is, Jai, we're going to have to keep you out.
They face 3rd and a yard.
Ah,
They'll try to sneak it here.
I stopped him. What the hell, ref? I stopped him. Bruised ribs. Nah, Jai, you were done. Jai has bruised. Did they just say put Sauce Gardner into his position, bro? Nah, you have injured ribs, Jai. That can turn into broken ribs. I'm like, damn, I'm going to have to take you out. Wait, where are you? Cornerback? Nah, he ain't that cornerback, is he? Who was it? It was Jai, right? He said, why does it have to be me? Let me see which one. It says your player, right? Let me make sure. Strong safety, bruised ribs. Oh, okay, you're strong safety. Yeah, I know, man. You topside, too. We need you. Chill Guy said, you make my character yet. You make my... First of all, Chill Guy, I don't know if... Did you actually sub to everything? Did you sub to all the channels? Can I go back and check your name to see that you're there? Hold on one second. Okay, well, if you did that, then after this game, remind me. After this game, I'll be taking a little 5-10 minute break. what you can do, I'm gonna give you some instructions right now, right? So that we can all have a good time, okay? While I'm playing this game, if you have Madden, go through the player that you want and pick out your face, pick out your equipment, pick out stuff like that. I no longer do that thing where it's like, okay, we're going to go to every little one and wait for you to pick it out. So I need you to kind of, look through that stuff and see what you want, That way we can get the player going. We're going to put Sauce Gardner. No, put Sauce Gardner up there. Yeah, so what I'll do is your player will get made today because I want to make your player today. And then what'll happen is I'll put your player in today. And then after this game, I'll bring you into the game, basically. That's what I'll do. So as soon as this game is over, your player will be made before the next game. Now, what's going to happen is he said, why me? It's only a one-game injury. What's going to happen is before I do it, I'm going to go on a break for like 5 or 10 minutes. Then when I come back up, then I will make your player. Also, you get 2 players. Now, let me ask you this. What team do you want to play for? Just to ask so I can have a better understanding of what I'm doing. All right, I'm going to go to movies. All right, I'm going to the movies, so it might be a delay. Okay, well, then how about this? How about we do it you want to be on the Eagles? Okay, let me do this. Let me ask you some questions so I can create your player, just in case you got to go to the movies. Okay? I can do this right now. So you want to be on the Eagles. Okay? So what positions do you want to play on the Eagles? Right now, I would say we have opening at free safety. If you want to be the free safety, I can trade Reed Blankenship or make him a cornerback. Oh, you want to be a cornerback? Okay, I can do that. Okay, Eagles, cornerback. Okay. Well, do you want to be a cornerback or do you want to be a free safety? It's up to you. Safety. Okay. So you want to be a safety, and then I have an opening on wide receiver. Do you want to be a wide receiver on offense? Yeah, safety's a guaranteed starter. Wide receiver, I'm going to be honest with you, wide receiver is not really an automatic starter because we already have 3 mods that are already wide receiver. But what I can do is I can downgrade, just be that. Okay, now, so we have an Eagle safety. Okay, what are your 299s? Every player gets 299 powers. Which ones do you want? And that is to speed and strength. Okay. Also, so I have 99 speed, 99 strength. I have a safety for the Eagles. The last part is, what's the ethnicity? What is your ethnicity that you want your player to be? Meaning, do you want them to be African American? Do you want them to be Caucasian? Do you want them to be Chinese, Asian? What do you want them to be? I mean, I can't go by ethnicity, but on the thing, but I know they go by like, African American, Okay. And do you know the school that you want to come out of, the college? All right, T, you have a good rest of your day, man. I'll see you later on today. Oh, my man want to be Alabama. Okay. All right, so I have Chill Guy as the Eagle safety, 99 power, 99 speed, ethnicity African-American, and college Alabama. Okay, cool. I will have this linked up for you, and I will do that so that way you can go to the movies and you don't actually have to worry about sticking around. That way I have your information. I'll do it after this game. Not a problem, Chill Guy. Also, when you come in to streams, if you want to check on your player, just let me know. And if it's available, if I'm in the middle of a game, I can't check. But if you see me just bouncing around the menu, just let me know you want to know your stats for your player. Not a problem.
It's impossible to defend.
Give me cover 3 strong.
Whatever you want to do, but most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
I'm glad I picked back up there. Meet him in the hole. I'm glad I picked back up Derek Brown. And then Miles is bringing the heat off the side. He is bringing smoking gun heat off the side, boy. Come here. Speaker Carter. Let's go, Carter. Let's go. Bring in a rush for everybody. Let's go. What time you'll stop? I don't think I'm stopping for a couple more hours. Because I played the division a couple days ago. I'm kind of really feeling football today. I'll probably take a couple breaks. I'm not going to be, I'll probably break, but I probably won't cut off the stream. I'll just probably change the screen. Ah. Whoa, whoa. Oh, we almost had that one. All right, chill, guy. Have a great time at the movies, man. All right, Saquon. Come on, Saquon. Let's go and get it. Oh, Saquon Barkley. Big Saquon. I think what I'm going to do, because Chill Guy is going to be a safety. Man, I don't want to trade, what's his name? I don't want to trade Reed Blankenship. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make him the safety. I think I'm going to switch Reed Blankenship to, to cornerback and let him play corner. Go with it. No huddle, no huddle, no huddle, no huddle, no huddle. We up there on him. PA counter circle. Flip it.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take off again.
No huddle, no huddle. PA counter wiggle.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down. On the bootleg. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he got me. He got me. That's cool. Frankie Louisville. Good player, good player. I was running all across him for the longest.
In there for the sack. His fourth on the year. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Going for it.
So I'm talking about MFW. Great catch, MFW. Great work. He downfield on him.
So not quite first and goal. It's
Give me the spot wheel. Hit me with the spot wheel.
They'll look to throw.
Ah, I tried to hit him in the corner.
Incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone.
Inside zone.
That'll bring up
MFD. Big games, big games. All right, all right, all right. Where we at? Where we at? That's what I'm talking about, Cross. Way to go get it, Cross. Let's go.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. And hold on to that football, young man.
That's his first NFL touchdown.
NFL touchdown.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up
Not getting my player crushed so my other player don't get injured. Wait. Said don't get my player crushed so my other player get injured. Man, you had 2 touchdowns last game. I was looking, if that safety wasn't there, bro, that would have been your touchdown. That's why I went to you, because I saw it on like the pass route. I saw it on like some like you went up the side, and I was like, oh man, like I feel like it's one of those things where like if he would have caught that, it would have been over. It would have been the business if he would have caught that. He caught it. He just hit you in the gut. All right. Who's the coach of the Commanders now?
The kickoff team is out on the field.
Yeah, we're going to bump Reed Blankenship down to cornerback, and then I think I'm going to minus somebody so that way we can keep you. Good hit. Good hit.
Just beyond the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense the football for the second time.
And then I also feel like if you're going to pay Jaden Phillips like $200 million, you might as well go ahead and trade Myles Garrett. And I know Myles is going to get me whoever I want. I don't know. I think Myles is... I saw the ball and the safety coming. I got scared. Oh, no. Your wide receiver can take a hit. 3 double buzz.
Separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But man, the defensive ends that
Come on, bro. That's how I just want to show y'all this. I just want to show y'all this because I know sometimes I gotta start doing that a little bit more often, bro. This was holding. I don't care what nobody says. This is pure holding. Now watch this over here, right? Watch my man right here. Now, here comes a running back, right? Is it him? Yeah. Here, no, it's not him. Excuse me. All right, so it's 76, right? See how I clicked on? I had a clear route to get to him, right? I'm like, all right, whatever, he got me. It is what it is. Now I'm trying to understand how he just morphs behind him, gets stuck, right? Not only does he get the first, but my man up here is purely holding him. He's a lineman holding his arm, and there's no call. Come on, bro. I can talk for a second before I'm going, but I'd put Rican Blankenship at strong safety and Dejon back at cornerback. There's a mod playing strong safety. Jai plays strong safety. That's why I said I put Reed Blankenship. Yeah, you can still catch a touchdown. It's just sometimes it happens. Sometimes it happens like that where you'll catch a pass and then basically, you know, you'll get tackled or something like that and they make you drop the ball. It doesn't mean you got to drop past thing or anything like that. It just means they hit you at that time.
There's nobody open, nowhere to go.
All right, gentlemen, we can get the ball back.
Quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ah! Good defense. 4 wide receivers. Give me hot blitz 3. Bring the heat on them. Make them commit to a pass.
Can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot.
Ah!
They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just
See?
a short.
Make them throw something stupid. Good defense, Reed.
In this opening quarter. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. He's on for the second time. They're trying to get something inside the 10.
Oh, I should have turned the Jets on earlier.
And with that
Bam.
tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. 1 quarter in the book.
See, look at this. You had it, but he knocked it away, and then if he wasn't there, that would have been a touchdown.
Sunday returns after this. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter
Give me smash.
as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw.
Where's the pass interference, ref?
Reach of the receiver.
The heck?
Ball's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Taking off. And finally,
Oh, hold on.
bringing him down, but he's up beyond the 45-yard line.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
18 Rattler.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Little short pass.
Catch, good catch.
By his tight end.
Haro.
They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Commanders' 49-yard line.
As they try to run it here.
All right, cross guys touchdown. Let's go ahead and rotate this a bit.
And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now, faking the give. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the
Good catch,
corner.
Life.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
A gain of 29 yards.
On the move at the 14-yard line. It's 1st and 10.
Think driver.
Ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
Ooh.
It's going to be incomplete. The coverage very stout there. As they bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here we go. Press all 80.
Throwing now from the gun.
You talking about MSW? You talking about Wagner?
He's in.
You talking about Wagner? Let's go. Put another one on him. Put another one on him.
Touchdown number 1 for him on the year. here.
First touchdown of the year. Got to spread the ball around. Everybody eating. Everybody eating. Like the Thanksgiving dinner. Everybody eating.
And they have completely dominated.
Let's go. He put the people's elbow on him, though. He just did the people's elbow. Let's go. He hit him with the people's elbow. Let's go.
And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
The extra point try forthcoming.
Let's go. Let's go.
Move out on top. 14-0.
14 number. 14 number.
Commanders, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Jerome Ford. He'll work his way
Good hit.
across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense start to trot out for this next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the
Cross
30.
35.
Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the
He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out.
We'll take that.
Recover the football.
Like we hear that term
You talking about sauce?
catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball
Who's
carrier,
that?
right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of
Sauce.
pressure.
Sauce put a
tip
hit
up
on it.
against
I
your
mean, I was controlling him. I didn't know who I was
all of that is kinda
controlling.
taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Flood.
Liking 18.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one complete right side. And they're going to get this
No
all
huddle.
the way down
Great catch, Life.
inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. They'll throw out of the gun. That is caught in the middle.
Great
of the
catch,
end
Cross.
zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Great catch. Great catch. All right, now he got 2 touchdowns. We can go ahead and spread the ball around back to CJ. I think he was brought in as a gadget guy, right? Yeah. Power. Okay, and then everything else. Yep. Okay.
Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kicker
Point
on
after,
for the
coming up
extra
here.
point.
Good run, good run.
To go, and the Eagles will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Commanders, nothing.
At least the wind ain't ripping out here today.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Ford on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Commanders' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry.
Cover 9.
And they'll start it here on first down.
Unlock.
from the gun.
Get down, boy. Runs to defense.
In what's been a pretty it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
Cover 3, Sky.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Daniel. Escaping to his left. And a nice run. Sliding to a home. A pickup of 9.
He got away.
Take a look at
I wanted to take him down, but he got away.
You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions.
Cover 4 quarters.
And he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
That one complete to Brown.
He got lucky.
A pickup there at the 13.
That's right, Johnny. Putting a hurting on these boys.
Commanders, first down.
Tampa 2.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action. Here's Daniels.
We'll take that.
It's going to be
Something about life. We upfield life. We upfield life. Uh-huh.
He is going to score.
We upfield life. Let's go.
For the touchdown.
Pick 6.
And they extend
Write
the
it
lead.
down.
The defense joining
Write
the
it
party.
down.
A pick 6 for a
Write it
touchdown.
down.
Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick 6.
Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Eagles are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Commanders, nothing.
Now, I want to see how much of a push we can get because I have Myles Garrett starting, but I want to see if we can have that same push with Jalen Phillips because that will determine if Myles Garrett is going to be traded after this game. It depends on, like, how much push I see from that side of the line. If we're still getting the same amount of pressure and they're not, like, running on us or something like that, then I may look. See, Jalen Phillips is already at 91 overall for the rush. Zach Vaughn is at 82, and then I can also bring in, say, I can bring Jeremiah Trout off the side just to give him reps. Or no, I can bring actually Conrad Monroe. And then I can bring up the right edge ball, so I can probably trade him away. If it depends on how Phillip plays, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna play it tough. Where as long as I see that we still had the same pressure, Miles has dropped from a green trade to a yellow trade, so that means that the system's recognizing him as an older player. His abilities may not have dropped, but a lot of players like that typically they'll hold their 99 till they retire, but they retire suddenly. It's one of those things where like he won a Super Bowl with us. So if we was to lose this year, he might retire. But then also at the same time, it's not about his age. It's about how many years he's played in the NFL. Wow, Jaden Phillips crushing it already. He only been in the zone 5 seconds. He put the heat on him. Jaden Daniels is pretty nice as a quarterback. Switch that up.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, Daniel. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Samuel brought in motion.
47-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. He'll step up and run this.
Oh!
On the scrap. Give them a new set of downs. First and 10 now from the 36.
Commanders, first down.
19, Tiger,
First and
19.
10 at the 36-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the
Cover 2 hard
20.
flat.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yard line.
To throw is Daniel. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second miss as the clock.
So yeah, I feel like we're getting the same pressure with Jalen Phillips. Well, he's great on the rush on the pass. So what we're going to do is we're going to trade Myles Garrett away for I don't know. I would say possibly like the picks. I think the best thing to trade for him is the picks, because that way you can be in a situation where
They'll throw with Daniel. Now here comes the screen to Ford. This one will be sniffed out.
that way you can be in a position where like you have the future. You know, like Myles Garrett will definitely get you like a good player and a bunch of picks.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Man in motion is Brown.
And you don't really need a good player because you had the right edge on the roster. That's an X factor. That's what I'm talking about. See, look at that heat. Look at that heat.
And he'll go down.
I'm talking about y'all monster defense.
Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. It'll be a 44-yard attempt. Ryland's kick is good. And the Commanders are on the board just before halftime.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed
Dang,
either.
I wanted to
So
shut him
in
out.
this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
He ain't post.
Come on, go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going up top. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Again, working deep downfield.
All right, we took our shots. One more shot.
Speed. He's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
So 4th down.
We took our
Hand it
shots.
over to A.J. Cole to punt it. This brought in out
All
past
right,
the
kept
20.
him inbound.
And he's
Cool.
going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. This the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before buys kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. Our
Having the
trip
Bills
around
Chargers.
NFL starts now. We begin in Western New York. The Bills are home to
Dang,
take
that
on
one
the
that
LA
hit Slugger put on that
Chargers.
dude was monstrous.
And this is Roshan Johnson. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Texans are 3-0.
And this is C.J.
CJ
Stroud.
delivering it on the
He'll find
rope.
his man. That's touchdown pass number 10 on the year.
He has 10 touchdown passes.
These
He's
two
only played 3
teams all
games.
square 7-7 at halftime. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons hosting the New England Patriots.
I don't know who's going to win this. Patriots?
And this is Travion Henderson.
Figured.
54 yards to the house.
Spun off this dude.
The Pats lead it by a touchdown at the half. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Welcome back, T. I'm back. You know what? I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. I'm bliggity, bliggity. I'm black, y'all. I'm bliggity, bliggity, bliggity. Black, we're black, cause I'm black, y'all.
Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out.
Pick that up, pick that up.
Quarter.
All right, let's go, Barkley. Let's go, Barkley. We up here. We up here. Come on, come on. Don't let him stop you. Good stop. Good run, good run.
25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Let me go PA counter wiggle.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. First down throw there is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're
Let's
even
get double
winning
in-ride
this game.
coupe.
I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, his quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
It's a gain of 10. And an Eagle
Here we go.
first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's
Good catch, CJ. Let's go to ISO.
gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up
Check,
second
here we go.
and 3. At the 44.
No turn and hand this one off.
Good run, CJ. Good run.
All the way down to the 30-yard line.
Let's hit him. Let's hit him. Let's hit him while we got him. Let's hit him while we got him.
A gain of
Corner strike. Corner strike.
first down, Philadelphia.
Chop 60, chop 60. Ready, right?
He'll drop to throw. Checking it down. This one is caught.
No huddle. No huddle.
Great shake. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Fullback flip.
Go.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, they're playing back. They're
Goes
going
out of
out.
bounds and probably loses a yard.
Brings up second
A
and
loss
goal.
was definitely not
At the
something they had
10-yard line.
accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it
I'm trying to understand why they keep. Hold on one second. I'm trying to understand why they keep taking CJ out.
really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
PA deep.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal.
Go. Set up.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. To the goal line and
You talking about Hanks?
in. Down Eagle.
So I brought you here for young boy. Good catch.
His first touchdown this year.
First touchdown this year. We spreading it around. That's right.
Greg, nothing changed
Everybody
at
eats on this
halftime.
team. Everybody
They
eats on
come
this
right out
team.
to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Ooh.
The
Point
kicker
after
on
try,
for the extra
forthcoming.
point.
His kick is good. And the Eagles will add one more onto their big lead.
Commanders 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field.
Dolphins for life. Yo, shout out to my moderator, Dolphins for life. Be sure to run over to his channel, sub up. Great content for you as well. How's that day going, Dolphins? Yo, how's things working for you? Hopefully you're having a blessed day, man. And a blessed holiday.
Commanders offense trotting back out with their first involvement of this second half. They're in need of points.
Give me cover 6.
A big
Switch
way
it up.
they
Give me
set
cover 3,
out
Sky.
On first and 10.
Switch it up. He's going to the air.
Hey, hey, check that.
Daniels
Check that.
going to keep it on the
Uh-huh.
zone read. Now wasn't to operate there.
It's good to hear your day's going good, Dolphins.
The quarterback could have handed it. He could have kept it himself. I don't really think either option
Cover 9,
turned
show
out
2.
much different. Great job by the defense having a plan for the running back and ran a plan for the quarterback, and they're able to force that carry for no gain.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
You know, Mike,
Nickel sim too.
in Carolina, we were kind of on the forefront of this NFL zone read revolution. Cam Newton, one of the best to ever do it. I have seen up close and personal. When you run the zone read the right way,
The defense life. The defense life.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And now it's fourth down. The Commander about to send this one away.
I sim one season after playing 3 in a row and went 6-11. Did you get the players you wanted to get?
This is taken at the 25. It'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
Smash.
The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle.
Pass interference.
And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ace post.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the
Big
throw
power
that
cross.
time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one down the field, but they
Couldn't get off his block.
and it's incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still fighting for explosive.
So some field goal range.
Wait, today's gone.
The Eagles going to send their field goal unit out. This one from 52 yards away.
Bong. Come on.
Kick is
Come on, MF30. Go and get.
and the Eagles will extend their
Dolphin line. We might be the OGs now. I just got Justin Herbert, X Factor, Jalen Waddle, X Factor, and Devontae Deshaun, X Factor. Those are some good chains. Those are some good trades. Those are some good trades. Those are some good trades, man. Also, I'm institutionalizing a new rule. While I have a lot of my mods in here, I'm going to make them aware. From now on, basically anybody that gets made a mod has to be checked off by other mods. Meaning, there was somebody that asked to be a mod. His name's AJ Brown. He might be in the audience if he wants to speak up. Basically, he's in the line to become a mod. So before he actually gets made a mod, he would have to be monitored by you guys. And then in stream, I would ask you, whether or not you agree. And if you don't, then that's a no. If you do, then yeah. Now, just because you say no doesn't mean a no, but it will weigh heavily into the decision. I don't direct message anybody, so don't expect like a direct message or anything like that. I missed the stream on November 26th. That was my 1-year mark of watching you. Come on now, Luigi. Nah, I'm just playing, man. Thanks for supporting it for a year. Thank you to all the mods, man. Y'all know I don't take y'all lightly. I appreciate y'all support. I appreciate y'all being a part of the community. If y'all happen to do content or something that you want me to pay attention to or retweet or repost or comment on, just let me know. I'm all for helping anybody out as well. Jai said, what about me? Jai, you want to be a mod? If you want to be a mod, you got to ask, man. How am I supposed to? I ain't a mod reader. My last name ain't Chloe. Cleo. You want to be a mod, man? That's what you saying? Keep a nickel blitz straight.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. For an offense
Hit him.
that wants the run game to be such a
If you wait, and you be on a waiting list too, right? Yeah, of course, man. So let me explain it to you. Okay, so let me write this down. We have Jai wants to be a mod. Jai has actually been, to be honest, I can vouch for him. Jai has been in the community for a while. He's been chilling for a while. Let me just write his name. I got to get your profile name 1 second. So it'll be Okay, I got your name in here. Let me get a picture in here. So just in case I can't find a note with your name on it. Yeah, Manny. So it's the same process of how you guys went through. I'm not gonna say, bro, I saw the mansion on GTA 5. It took me a week to get that thing. Just to break this down real quick before I get back to general chat. So general chat. So what happens is Jai enters in today into being a mod. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna monitor him, make sure that he's in the chat, which he always normally is in the chat chilling, right? Then what's going to happen is, like, I'm going to ask, you know, throughout the days, what do you guys have? If I do not get reported anything bad about you between today and basically before the year is out, then you'll be made a mod. If they say, hey, you know, he was doing this in the chat while you were doing this, or this person was doing that, then I have to take that in consideration. But as it stands, you seem like you're a pretty good person to me. So, like I said, it's just a couple weeks process because everybody went through that. It's not just you. We're not making you just wait because you're new. Everybody had to wait a couple weeks. It's only fair that you wait a couple weeks as well, and you also get checked off with everybody else. So that's how it normally goes, you know. But just to be a mod, it's the same thing you're doing now. Being in the community, chilling, talking, making sure no one's like, you know, bringing derogatory, all that stuff about blocking people and getting them out the chat and all that. That's something that you do after you become a mod. But before being a mod, you just show up to the stream. Show me that you can show up and that you can communicate, and we're good. If you stream January 13th, I'll be there. It's my 1 year of being a mod. I should be streaming January 13th. I should be streaming. We're going into the 4th? Bro, I'm so pissed. Because, like, I gave up that middle linebacker for Jeremiah Trotter, and I feel like I should have kept that middle linebacker. Now I don't know what it would take to get him back. I'm thinking about grabbing that halfback boy and trying to see if I can get him back. And, yeah, and family friendly, of course. Of course. You know, now don't get me wrong. We have what's called, hold on one second.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel.
That wasn't happening today. The thing of it is, yeah, it'll always be a waiting process. It'll never be like somebody asks you to be. The process of being a mod on the channel will never be you actually be a mod and you get made a mod that day. The process will be you actually get made a mod and then you go through a background check and then I even do that as well. I visit people's pages. That's why I take your name down. I visit your page to see, you know, what you've been posting, what you say. You know, bro, Dolphins should just tank to get the first round draft pick. I would. I mean, I don't recommend tanking. Right, like I don't recommend tanking because that's detrimental to the sport. But I do think that benching Tua was the first step towards something like that. That's what I felt. It was a good move benching Tua. He just wasn't the guy, you know. And now, let's be honest, you guys, with the games that you've lost already, that's going to put you into a position now where basically you can get a better draft pick. Yeah, doubling Hankins. So yeah, I look at it like y'all. I look at it like you guys are gonna get better. You guys are gonna get a better draft pick. And it's, hold on one second. See if this play works out. That's free and open. That's you. That's you. Go tell him what he's hitting for. Tell him what he's hitting for. So I'm talking about Jai. Go get him. Go get him, Jai. Let's go. That slot position is deadly now.
They are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
4-0 beginning. I think that's why they took so long to bench him. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I think Tua is a good quarterback. I'm going to say it to you like this. I don't think Tua is trash, okay? Tua is not trash. But at the same time, Tua took like 2 or 3 big-time concussions, bro. I'm talking like the type of stuff that like shakes you as a person, you know, and Tua was on the ground, and I'm not even making fun of him, but when you hit the ground and your hands don't reset, bro, that means your body just like snap, it kind of like freeze framed in a sense, like glitched, And you got to understand, man, to have that happen like twice, come back. First of all, I feel like as an organization, y'all owe them at least the rest of the season. That's just me. But I understand where you're coming from. That, you know, if you kept him in, then basically you might have to pay, you know, $600 million to him over the course of the next couple months. So y'all had to take him out to save that money. You know, I understand where you're coming from. Now, my eyes, I would say don't bring him back next year. You know, like, just start fresh, bro. Start cleaning the house. You know?
Off the play fake, here's Daniel. Made right side. This Johnson.
Bro, I almost had a panic attack watching the Dolphins versus the Saints. I mean, I like the Saints, but I wasn't cheering against the Dolphins. I didn't get to watch the game. Was it a good game? I could put it on now, frankly. He's going to take the middle. Ooh, nice pass. 3rd and 2. Let's go cover Storm Brave. I don't think he comes to run. Said for real, release Tua. Hit him. Talking about big time life. Big time life. Nah, the thing of it is, right? I feel like, if I had to be honest, I feel like Tua is a good quarterback, but I feel like those big time hits, those kind of like replace hits that he was what you call it? Those replace hits.
He's on for the 5th time this afternoon.
Those replay. Hold on. Oh my God, he dropped it. Oh my God, he dropped it. I moved him. That was my fault. Did you see my message? Hold on, man. Quinn Ears is bad. Who's Quinn Ears? You mean Quinn Ears? Who's Quinn Ears?
They have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Rolling right.
Great catch, Cross. That guy is starting from the Dolphins. Oh, the backup quarterback. Of course I'm not going to know who the hell he is. This is first ever NFL game. I don't know, man. You said he's terrible. I haven't seen. I mean, the thing of it is, you have to give a guy like that a starting position because, in all honesty, you don't know what you got with him. That's the thing about it. You got to see, you know, they want to see what they got. He might be good. We don't know. Wouldn't that be something like, and a lot of people, I'm going to tell you like this. Hold on one second. Oh, I got hit. A lot of people would say, like, you know, the backup quarterback isn't going to do anything. I'm going to tell you, that's what they said about Carson Wentz. You know, and that's what they said about Carson Wentz and Jalen Hurts. Now look where we are. You know, that's what they said about, that's what they said. Trust me, he ain't good. He lost to Georgia 2 times in the same year. I mean, Georgia's a powerhouse, though. If you lose to Georgia, that's not like a flex. Now, if you want to tell me he lost to, like, a Division III team that was, like, on a losing streak of 20 years or something like that, then yeah, but I just feel like, I don't know. I'm going to give him a shot. I'm going to give him one game. And in one game, one or two games, you'll be able to see whether or not he should be a starter. But I think the Dolphins are smart for cutting Tua. $90 million is way too much money to be paying a dude throwing the most interceptions in the NFL. That's way too much money. So, yeah, that's a smart move in my opinion.
But also sometimes that defense gets a little lackadaisical. Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. Let's talk about this.
Let's go cover 3 Skywalk.
Diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
A run. And here's Mason. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Cover 3 drop. Since Phillip Rivers came back, bring Dan Marino back. I'm not going to lie, I think that's pretty cool that my man Phillip's back. I remember watching him when I was younger. I actually want to see Phillip Rivers make it to the playoffs, if they haven't already. Go ahead and get yourself hurt.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And he can't
Good defense, boys. Cover 4 quarters. Boom, boom, boom. After this game, I will be taking a small 5-6 minute break to kind of move around and stretch my limbs. Been going for almost 2 hours with no break. So at any job, you get a break after a certain amount of hours. 10-minute break.
It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Uh-oh, he gone.
Keep this himself.
Ooh, I had him. I had him lined up.
The official signal, he's got enough for the 1st down.
The advantage
Cover
to
2
this
man.
play call, Mike, is as an offense, you now can account for 1 extra defensive player. In this case, it's the quarterback reading the end. He goes out to the running back.
Cover 3 Max.
Pulls it, keeps it himself, picks up the 1st down.
Send it, the man in motion. On the ground is Mason.
Good stop. That's what I'm talking about, Phillips. Way to come over the side. That man said, I'm ready to start right now. Trade Miles. So I can bring the heat. Trade Miles. I'm telling you, we still getting the same pressure, too. When I saw him in real life, I was like, I wonder if he's... Look at that. That's what I'm talking about, Phillips. My man over there working literally total balls to defense. Look at that. He's a total. Get off me.
He can sense that pressure coming either from
I'm talking about
the
Phillips?
side. It
Yeah,
either
Miles
speeds
gone.
up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to
Somebody got to do it. Y'all going to give us this ball back.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game.
Christmas coming around. I know. I think every franchise I'm gonna sim 10 years. Okay. Christmas is right around the corner, man. This year, I don't know why, but I feel like November, December flew by us. Yeah, Christmas. You said best holiday? I feel like all the holidays in the fall are the best. Myself. I feel like Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas are the best holidays out of the year. I mean, don't get me wrong. I appreciate Black History Month. I'm not the type of person that doesn't like appreciate Black History Month type of thing, but I just feel like the best. Let me get the timeout because they're not letting me call any plays. I don't know why something was wrong. I just feel like Halloween is best. Halloween's best to kind of kick off the holidays. That's when you get like your pumpkin drinks. Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can get into the touchdown. That's what I'm talking about, Cross. Great catch, Cross. Yeah, I feel like with Halloween, you get like the pumpkin drinks, and I feel like with Halloween, you get like the pumpkin drinks and stuff like that. You know, the kind of like what do you call it? You know, the pumpkin crap, the snacks and stuff like that. Hold on 1 second, see if I can get in field goal range.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
All right, that should be field goal range. Bro, I've been having some of the greatest franchise seasons ever. I've been loving this year's Madden so much, and they were also going to talk about this other football game that came out, some sort of football game that came out. I'm gonna give my opinion on it, not like in a bad way, but just a little bit from what I've seen.
by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Come on. That's what I'm talking about, MFW. Put another one on them. Not gonna lie, Christmas doesn't feel like Christmas anymore. I'm gonna say it like this, right? Myself personally, when I was a kid, I got a lot of stuff for Christmas. Just how my life was. Shout out to my family, my mother, and my family. So I got a lot of stuff for Christmas. So it was great. As an adult, you have to buy yourself the things that you want for Christmas. Others will buy you stuff, but the majority of the stuff you have to buy on your own. So I think sometimes when people go from getting a lot of presents given to them to having to buy the presents, sometimes they can become a little upset. You know, like I don't like Christmas as much. I like Christmas, I just don't. I like Christmas because I didn't buy a lot of crap this year. Like I bought my wife got me the Switch 2, and my mother-in-law and my wife got me the Xbox One like X. So by the time we got to this year, I'm like, I don't want nothing. It's all about y'all, you know. So I need to plug up the cord to charge this phone. Let's second phone here, which I should have on me. And yes, I do. Okay, so we can plug this up. Wait, I have a USB. Plug this in. All right, that's charging. Okay, all right. So let's go back to the top of the window. Okay, went from 17 to 18. Got count 'em up badge. All right, SR Media was a force through the air today against the Commanders. 305 yards, 59 completion rating, and 10 touchdowns. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to take my 10-minute break like I just got on the job, basically. And what's going to happen when we come back, we're going to be making Chill Guys player. Okay, Chill Guy is going to be the new strong safety for the Philadelphia Eagles. I'm going to figure out how we're going to fit him in. I also think that Myles Garrett's time has come. I think that him going into his 10th year and also other people not really having a green light, I think, on him makes him possibly tradable. But I know we're going to create Chill Guy's character, and I know that we're going to send to next week and play another game. So don't go anywhere. Dolphins for life. You were in 2024. 2025. I asked you, did you want a player this year? Remember, you told me you didn't want one. I can make you one. Remember when I got Madden 26? And I said, hey, Dolphins, do you want a player? And you said, no. That one time you were in stream? You were in Madden 25. Now, I can create you a player. I can definitely bring you onto the team today when I come back up here. I just need your authorization. Like, I don't want to put players in the game that don't want to be in the game. So you play GTA. Of course. I play Grand Theft Auto. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. When I come back up here, we'll be creating Dolphins for Life player, and we'll be creating Chill Guys player, and we'll be trading some people. So when I come back from this break, that's what we'll be doing. Don't go anywhere. And to answer that as well, Dolphins for Life, I do play GTA. And Mod, you have the chat. I will return. All right, ladies and gentlemen, where we are right now is I'm going to be taking a phone call, so I'm going to be gone for a little bit of period of time. But when I'm done, we will be getting back to the game and continuing the stream. So just hold on real quick. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Thank you all for understanding I had to have a conversation with the wife and bring her in the house type thing. And she is currently home, and I can continue streaming for a good while. That's the whole point of being in a married life. We were kind of talking about that a minute ago. Hold on, let me get this phone off of my neck. Let me get the chat pulled back up. Okay. Dolphins, can you let SR know I had to head out? My grandparents just got here. Okay, MFW, when you watch the replay, know that I understand that, man. Your grandparents came in, you had to bounce out. I respect that. And make sure everybody else is caught up to date. Yes, they are. Okay. Excuse me. All right. So, we had two players we had to make. One of them was Dolphins for Life. And Dolphins for Life, Manny, yo, what season are you in? I am in the third year, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like, let me go back and show you. So, we have 2024, where the Philadelphia Eagles, of course, beat the Kansas City Chiefs. And then we have 2025, where I beat the Ravens 27-14. And then we have 2026, where I beat the Ravens again 24-21. I was the MVP of the latest Super Bowl as a defensive tackle, and I was the MVP of the previous Super Bowl as the quarterback. What ended up happening was MVP went to any of our mods. Offensive Rookie of the Year went to Nova Kane Vale as a tight end. And Defensive Rookie of the Year went to me as a defensive tackle. And then the next year, I got Defensive Player of the Year again. And I got NFL MVP and Super Bowl MVP. Well, I got NFL MVP as a quarterback and Super Bowl MVP as a D tackle. Poor Ravens. But they're a good team, though. They're going to get me eventually. I already know one of these days they're going to get me. Okay, so Dolphins, do you want to be a wide receiver? If you want to be a wide receiver, let me show you what the wide receiver room is looking like. You normally are a wide receiver, right? So we have Dapoy Cross, MFW Wagner, and Jai Plays all the wide receiver. Now you can take up the third one, right? Which will put you on the field with Dapoy Cross, Wagner, and AJ Brown. Well, above AJ Brown, or I'm trying to think. Yeah, that'd be the smartest position on offense. Now you have offense, you have open, right? And then there's also another opening on, say, either cornerback or defensive tackle. But either way, wide receiver, I'm going to be the best. All right. Do you want a defensive player? I need to know that going into free agency so I know what to look for. Do you want a defensive player as well? Damn, is all the rookie wide receivers picked up? I swear they just be picking up people to pick up people just so they have bait. There's no rookie wide receivers that are in free agency. I hate when you have to go through a team for a trade. They always rake you over the coals. I'm trying to find a rookie. Nah, just offense? Okay. Let me see here. Trade block. See a rookie? No. No. All right, let's go through the trade then. Bring up. I'm trying to understand. So there's no wide receivers. None of them. You got to give them a fresh wide receiver rookie. I sent him 10 years. Ben, yo, shout out to my moderator, Ben. Be sure to go over to his channel, sub up, great content creator as well. How's your day going, Ben? Yo, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, man. Alright, practice squad ceiling's on, so you can't steal from the practice squad. And I don't, let me see, there has to be some wide receivers that are young. He's a rookie, and he's 75. We don't want him. We want like a young rookie that has the lowest rating possible. Okay, it seems to be going up. Okay, so let's go back down and do a 72. Let's see if we can do a 70 actually. I don't have throwaway people on my team, so I'm gonna have to bring somebody on to get him. But he's on the Dolphins, so Madden be making Cam Scatterboo the best running back ever. Dog, they got the they got the Dolphins actually up here winning like Super Bowls and stuff. I mean, competing in like Super Bowls and stuff like that. Not the Dolphins. I'm not fault. I said the Dolphins. They have the who have I been playing lately that wouldn't be up there right away. It's the Giants are played by T, and he's getting beat by teams like the Vikings and stuff like that. And I'm like, great team, but they make it seem like without Jackson Dart they couldn't win or something like that. Bring up 71 center. He's a star. Jalen Smith signed in from the practice squad. We'll trade him over. Rookie wide receiver, that's what I want. Bro, you serious right now? I have no picks right now. You're really going to make me go get another person. They be putting too much emphasis on, I'm going to be real with you, man. They be putting too much emphasis on these rookies. I mean, I understand where we're coming from. The average organization wouldn't trade a rookie, but come on now. So give me him. And then go center. Somewhere I brought up. Dolphins for Life is going to be taking T-Mac's spot. So I can trade T-Mac back and maybe get like a number 1 pick or something. Give me first round pick 15. Take the first off, because I'm going to be trading Myles Garrett, so I'm going to be able to get a first. Put a second on. Take the second off, put 2 thirds on. Got a wide receiver for Dolphins for life. Got Cam Jurgens back as a center, and got 2 thirds. And they got T-Mac back at a pretty good price. Everybody worked out well. Jurgens will be there. And then the wide receiver for Dolphins for life, we about to bring him up. Rookie, right? Hold on. Let me make sure, because I want to make sure you're a rookie before I get involved with this. Okay, yeah, rookie season. I'm gonna relocate a team. Who you gonna relocate? If you're gonna relocate, you can relocate the Dolphins to like Tokyo or something. What's the school, Dolphins? What's the school you want to go to, or do you want me to leave it as it is? I can't really remember the face you used last time. I forget. Head-wise, what do you want, Dolphins? Honestly, just put... Okay, cool. I'm going to give my man right here with the cornrows. See, yeah, cornrows. See, you niggas hating with the door closed. Okay, you already said at Boise State, so we'll leave it at... Well, you're coming out of Dolphins, so let's do... Let's go, you have Boise State. He's a wide receiver, so I would say, hold on 1 second. All right, so we're going to go with Ohio State for your person. Ohio State, 20 years old. Ratings. Let's do 99 speed. 99 catching. Acceleration is on 89. We could put it at 90. Agility. Strength. Awareness. Carrying. Break tackle, ball carrier vision, trucking, stiff arm, change direction, spin move, catching traffic, Check a short route running. Get him some pass blocking. One second. All right, so your contract's gonna be at 7. Apparel, everything's cool. Apparel wise, like you know, you gotta change some sneakers, bro. You can't be, you can't be out there with some sneakers, my man. You know what takes me out, right? The thing about it is, they give you them sneakers. They give you like them punting sneakers, right? And what happens is, they give you these punter sneakers, right? Hold on. They give you these punter sneakers, right? And then it's like with the punter sneakers, I'm like, why did they even put those on this dude at all? Look at these sneakers. What the heck? What is this? What are they? Are they Jordans? Jordan low 7s. Okay, excuse me. Okay, they put some Jordans on you. I'll leave it on the Jordans then. I thought they were punter sneakers when I zoomed in close to Jordans. Excuse me? I thought because I could show you the punter sneakers, but I don't want to mess it up. I was like, I know they didn't put the punter sneakers on my man Dolphins for life. I don't appreciate that. Okay. So we have you created. Next up is Chill Guy. Chill Guy is strong, free safety. Okay, Dolphins for life comes in at a 94. Okay, good record, 94 in your first year. Rookie, 20 years old. Deep threat, you are ranked as number 16 ranked wide receiver in the NFL, top 4%. All right, so by the time you get your X Factor, which should, you know, jump out a little bit this year, we'll have all right, so the core is set at wide receiver. We don't need any more wide receivers. Now, at strong safety, this is where it's going to get a little tricky because 9 times out of 10, I believe that. Do I have any picks? If I had some picks, it'll work. Okay, I have 2/3. So I should be able to find a rookie. Well, let's go through the franchise free agency. And hopefully, let's see. Not him, not him. Oh. He's on team. It could also be a cornerback. It doesn't necessarily have to be a rookie. Rookie cornerback, Jacoby Oliver. We can go ahead and sign him to the active roster. That's going to be Chill Guy's person. Let me pull up the notes on Chill Guy's person. What's mine? I found the team in the download center, and I have to build from the ground up. Okay, so you download the file. I can respect that. Tim Bartell. Oh, that's that rookie we drafted. All right, I think I signed a cornerback just now before I looked off. Yeah, John Oliver. Okay, Jacoby Oliver. Let's go into editing his player. Oh, I was pulling up his notes. Madden or college football? Oh, you talking to Ben. Let's see here. Power, let's see. Hill guy. Make him a free safety. Alabama. $20. X Factor 99 speed. 99 strength. Agility at 85. Okay, he's a cornerstone player. All cornerstone players get certain stats above others. Not too much, just enough to make you elite at your position, but not enough to make you unstoppable. Like, I don't max out everything, just certain stuff. And I don't even max it out. I like to pick 85 as a nice in-between number. Alright, contract. 7 of them things. And chill guy looks pretty regular to me. Doesn't look like anything's wrong with him. Got a good helmet, got some gloves on. Everything looks cool to me. So when he comes in, if he feels as though he wants his player, when he comes in, if he feels as though that he wants his player edited, we can do that. All right, that puts him at a 84, 99. Okay, he came out as a rookie 99. Up there was her. Okay, put some stats on him. Okay, does that make him the best, or is he still waiting to be the best? He's number 2. Okay, and then Joe Bento's life is, Jai is number 1. Okay, so he came in number 1. Jai graduated X Factor school and graduated number 1. I need to make sure that Dolphins for Life's character is X Factor as well before we actually move on. Yeah, have your X Factor, and then Okay. That might bring him up from 91 a couple more paces. I would like to see him more in the 93, 94s. Yeah, 92. Okay, 92. I'll take 92. Same rating as Jai. Y'all are both rookies. Next year, y'all probably be up here. AJ will be another year older. He'll be 9 years in the league, and Devontae will be 7 years in the league. So they'll move to more of a veteran standpoint this year where you guys will move up. Okay, and then we have the strong safety. Now, I know that's going to put us over some people. That's going to put us over 2 people. We currently don't have any first-round draft picks. And what I said was, number one, I feel like this guy is ready to go. My man right here, James Guerrero, excuse me. Eddie Guerrero. Oh, we got an Eddie Guerrero's descendant. James Guerrero, let's go. Not even no disrespect, like Eddie Guerrero was one of the greatest wrestlers of all time. I don't know if that's how you spell Guerrero. Like, I don't know if it's like how Eddie spelled his name type thing. But, yeah. That was my character back in the day. He used to be like, I lie, I cheat, I steal. Like, he was one of the most entertaining dudes on SmackDown, to be honest. Dang, man, that was a good wrestling time back then, too. Yeah, I feel like he's ready to go, James Guerrero, right? I feel like he's ready to go right now. When you look at the right edge position, he's coming in as an 83. Okay, first year in the league, X Factor. Play recognition's on 79. He can get better. With Myles Garrett, Myles is of course going to bring the heat, but Myles is starting to become a yellow player. So what I was thinking was I was going to identify, like, because I got to get rid of 2 people. So I was going to do, and then Jeremiah, you know, N'Kobe Dean's better than him at middle linebacker, and then Noel Sewell is better than him at Sam linebacker, and then we have no openings on the wheel because we have mods across the linebacker room. I would say Miles and probably Jeremiah. As much. Let me see Jeremiah's information. Jeremiah's information is his play recognition is still 76. His block shedding 67. His zone cover 72. His strength is 69. He has no power moves, no finesse moves. His man coverage is not good. So he's more of like a. I'm trying to see what kind of. He would be more like a run stuffer, but then if he gets blocked, he gets stopped. So I had a guy before, right? There was this young boy. I forget his name. I think his name was Conrad, right? And I think I traded him to the Browns or the Dolphins. Yes, Keegan. I traded him to the Dolphins. So I want to see if they will accept Jeremiah Trotter in a third. Now, I will bring up somebody else to help with this trade, but basically I'm trying to get him back. 2/3. Okay, so let's do this. They're looking for a halfback, right? And I have a really, really good halfback in the practice squad with Quentin Judkins. Quentin can be in the practice squad for probably 2 more years, right? But he just likes that we have a team franchise quarterback. So he could get us a really good player. He might actually get us that middle linebacker without me actually having to use a pick. So let's see. And then let's do Dolphins. Ooh, Keegan was a good pick too. Let's put Jeremiah Trotter on there too. No? Okay, well, let him keep Keegan. Dang, that was a good pick too. Keegan was a good player that I had, man. Crap. I'm wondering, should I swing Miles? How many picks do they have this year? They got 2 picks? Man, I know I can get more for Miles. Let me go to the middle linebacker room. Because Junkins looked like he came in as a superstar. That wasn't a good trade. In my eyes, it was not a good trade. Junkins is up there. Let me see where he lands, too. Okay, look, Junkins land about right Oh, Leon. Yeah, he lands like right there at like 81. He's not even that far down. He's like right there. Yeah, that was a bad trade. I'm gonna have to reverse that somehow. I'm trying to think who I got for him. I have no first. I'm trying to see who did they give me for him. Cause they're labeling Cam Jurgens a bridge player, I say give him. First off, give him the thirds. And then also put in since you know what, like take the thirds off. Oh no, keep the thirds. Give him Trotter. And Jurgens. Not enough. Trotter, Jurgens. Oh, and Judkins. Damn, they still don't want to come up off him, bro. That's crazy. Alright, I'm about to throw it on. Yeah, that was a bad trade right there. I know this franchise inside of Madden is incredible. Like right now, I'm trying to figure out like how do I move this dude. I want my Keegan back because that was a bad trade right there. They want a halfback. I'm offering them a halfback, but they want a free safety, and I'm not giving them Cam Jurgens. Cam Jurgens. How about you take Trotter off and put Dayron Porter on there? All right. You know how hard it is to find a middle linebacker? Like cornerbacks, nothing against nothing against Dayron Porter, but bro, I got a quarterback already in the draft class I can bring up, and I still have 5, and it still stands at Joe Bento's life, Sauce Gardner, Quinyon Mitchell, Travis Hunter, and Cooper DeJean. So, and then we got Reed Blankenship about to slide down in the quarterback position as well, or stay as a free safety or safety floater. We got Dolphins for Life player created. And then we were 2 players over, right? Okay. I have not actually decided just yet. I'm waiting for the long, nice nap. Oh yeah, nice long nap, huh? Yeah, I'm actually going to be stopping here. As far as it being the whole day, to be honest, I don't know if it's gonna be the whole day. I don't know whether or not because it's pretty early right now. I've been going for almost 4 hours, but I started up around I started up around 4 or 5 hours ago. So I'm gonna go and get me hold on 1 second. Oh, I'm gonna get me some I'm gonna go and get me some food. We started the season off with 4-0. Other teams like the Green Bay Packers are 2-1 with Luigi. The Giants are 2-1, so they're different this year. The Cowboys are 2-1, and where is it? Let's get the schedule in here. We can see that way everybody knows. Okay. The Ravens are 2-1. Only undefeated. See, the Texans are 3-0. We're 4-0. The Steelers are 3-0. And the Raiders are 0-3. So, yeah, it's the schedule. We will be picking up from here. I played the division a little bit. I'm probably going to play a little bit of that later. As far as it being online, I don't know about that because I don't know yet. But if I do anything, basically, there will be a video about it. I will post a video and, put it up there so you guys can know. It will be on similar to the same platforms it is. Football, I'm probably feeling. I just need to get some nourishment. I don't want to put you guys in the standpoint where I put you on hold for the next, hour and a half type thing. So I'm probably coming back. It's only 4 o'clock. I'll be back later. So you guys go out and chill, go hang with some family, go chill, get some snacks, and look for the alert when I come back later. Have a good rest of your night. Till then, though. Peace.